So I want to be able to discuss with all of you um, this upside down pyramid model of the responsibilities of the MTSS team. The gentleman in the video at the beginning of this presentation discussed this, and I just wanted to kind of go over it with you as well. Obviously, the larger group of students is Tier 1, and about 80% of our students fall into this Tier 1 core instruction. All students, actually 100% of our students, fall into this. They receive access to the grade level standards, but about 80% this is all they need. At Tier 2 of the pyramid, um, you have intervention and extension. So when we ask ourselves the question, what do we do if students did learn it, and what do we do if students didn't? Those questions are kind of answered in Tier 2. Some need additional support, others need extension. And then at Tier 3 is that intensive remediation that, in addition to the Tier 1 and 2 curriculum, where targeted students and individuals or small groups get really intensive supports. And this is where we, on the reading side, we'll do push periods and specific interventions. And on the social behavior side and academic behavior side, here's where we need to continue to discuss and find interventions and supports for these students so that they can grow. So just like in the video that the gentleman explained earlier, that there's really two sets of responsibilities here. There's a school-wide responsibility and the responsibilities of the actual PLC teams, right? So if we talk about the PLC teams, right, and their collaborative responsibilities, is really making sure that that core instruction is aligned to standards, that it's being delivered properly, that formative assessments are being used to identify students, and then also providing those Tier 2 interventions and extension activities. Here at Phillips, I know all teachers do that in their classrooms, but we also do it in that time that we carved out on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays with our students. And then here in the red, right, is where the school-wide team has to look at Tier 1 instruction, both academically and behaviorally, Tier 2 interventions, and then also that Tier 3 intensive. And again, that looks a lot like push periods in our MTSS teams. It also looks like on the behavior side, some of the really intense work that we're doing with our students that have, some really severe behaviors.